second time I looked at the clock, it said 5:30. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Oh. Hold on, I am rushing. Ah, shit! I forgot something. What's that? Fuck! I forgot to lock the door on the side. Okay. Very good. Now we shouldn't be interrupted. Okay. You're taking care of it. Oof. Yeah, sorry. I was just hanging out in streams all day. I looked at the clock. It said 3 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I got 2 hours. What should I do? Played a little Yu-Gi-Oh! Old retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Just old. I was playing Tag Force 4, the one where you're playing in 5Ds. If you don't know what 5Ds is, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! The motorcycle card games on motorcycles. That's basically what 5Ds is. And I looked at the clock, and I looked down, and I was like, oh shit, I am 30 minutes late. Yeah, no, if you ever... Oh shoot. If you ever look at the schedule, and like you see that, hey, Dragonic should be streaming right now. And if there's ever a change, what I'll do, if there's ever a change to the schedule, I will post a comment linked to the weekly pin tweet, schedule tweet. And if it's not a thing, yeah, feel free to like message me on Twitter or whatever. I'm so sorry. I used to be so good about keeping up with streams. And like, I don't know. After Hurricane Katrina, it's like, fine. Oh shit, I'm still crying. Sorry, I just left that up. Oh, fuck me, dude. I am so embarrassed right now. This is unprofessional. So, without further ado, let's just hop into it. We were playing Minute of Islands, and I'm just gonna hit continue, and we're just gonna go play video games, okay? We're just gonna play video games. That seems like to do. That seems like a thing to do, right? Ah, fuck. I just noticed something off-center. There we go. That's on-center now. I can't just, like, have the stupid thing just be... Wait, can I? Sorry if it's a tad loud for you guys. No, I'm looking at the volume thing. It seems to be about good. I don't even have water with me. I quickly grabbed some Coke, and then like the Coke just like fizzed up to the top, so I only have like half a thing of Coke. That's Coca-Cola, to be absolutely perfectly clear. Okay, so I need to go up some things. I don't even remember what we were doing. I think we found an island that we had to go to before we went to other island stuff. Jesus Christ, what is going on with the music?
Fenya's incredible talent spent on building an ark? She is preparing for your failure. The jealous roach is counting on it. Imagine your family lost in the mist on this useless piece of junk.
Right, if I remember correctly, the last thing I can massively remember... I know it's not the last thing we did, but I know it's like the last main thing that happened. Was we took the stone and we threw it in the fucking water. Fenya's idea of wiring. Shoddy. Hello. This is, do not adjust your channel for it is, do not adjust your television, for it is merely a porthole and a plank of wood. I don't know. Listen, guys, not all my jokes land, but when they do, they're usually pretty funny. Tools. Primitive. I mean, your magic stick might not work one of these days. The engine she built, rudimentary. I think Fenja is a pretty cool person, but, fuck. Yellow Poncho over here does not agree. Cancel. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's do it. Confront Fenja. Accept. Search everything for Fenja's map and of the Iron Reef. Yeah, there's a fucking weird area. Kitchen stocked for a long trip. Are these Miri's things? This is how she planned to leave? Granny is meant to sleep here? Please tell me that there's more beds. I want there to be a bed for us and for our... Mo! Mo! That's her name. Mo to feel as guilty as shit. Everything is ready for everyone to leave. Which one is our bed?
Fenya ignores her, but Moore's fury demands attention. This is your grand plan? Flee, like every single coward before you? Fenya has heard it all before. The accusations of envy and sabotage. How the Ark's mere existence is an insult to Moore. But she won't respond. Not anymore. She just does what she can. Moore can't have the map for herself. How would Fenya guide the Ark to safe waters without it? Fenya gathers all the composure she can muster for a response. Your arrogance is clouding your judgment, bearer of the Omni Switch. Scorn and worry are woven into every word of Fenya's accusations. Saving this world is too big a task. Even for you, this Ark is your family's only chance. Go home. Be with them. Prepare to leave.
Whoa! Mo, what the fuck? Did you stupid? Oh, you stupid. Why? You can take what you need now. Talk to your sister or relative. You fucked yourself. Mo took the map to the island of Farian. You know, Mo, there's paper right here. You could have just made a copy of the map. Would have taken, but I guess that takes time, though. Time is not of the essence. Oh, but Mo, your stick is broken. I can't even guide my way home now. Mo broke the Omni Switch. This is not going to end well. Why do I feel like this is going to be a very unhappy ending? Like, Mo deserves so much shit right now. Golly, Mo. You mad animal. Okay, so we couldn't even... This game makes me wonder if there was alternative choices all along. Everyone on the flesh boat! You have what you came for. But how are we gonna do jack shit without... You broke the Omni Switch! What point is there? Jesus, Mo. Look, if the game conveyed a choice system, I would have done it. But I think maybe it was a classic case of, hey, just don't do it. I didn't think of that. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pull out my thingy. What? Sure, why? What is that gonna do? Bonk, Mo goes violent.
Check the map again. Fion is supposed to be here. But it's just scraps and junk. This map is useless. That roach is useless.
Oof. I really wonder how many, and if there are multiple endings to this. Part 2, the island of Farion. God, all that... Is that coming through the wood? Yeah, that whale is being ripped up. I'm surprised it's not being... It doesn't seem to have any mist consumption on it, but I imagine it won't take it long.
It is sunk too deep to be reached. This whole rotten island is against you. And you deserve it.
I mean...
Afla is already gone. And you know it.
Find a working air purifier. There has to be one. It's not like we can fix it. We pulled a dum-dum and smacked our simple relative with it. I have no idea who Fanyan is. Minute of Islands, what a game. Like, I thought the pet that's on the fucking cover was gonna have so much more of an important role. Okay, there goes the fleshy gangplank. God, it looks like it can barely reach onto the thing comfortably. Butcher's come back and that thing's
You
gone.
really think you will find something here?
Yes, voice in my
Do
head.
you even know where you are?
No, but I don't need your sass. That much I do know. No turn back. I'll just have to jump for it. It's fine. I can just jump for it. Don't think I didn't notice. That's the same animation used for when you're in the flesh tubes. Hey, that kind of looks like something we saw earlier. Oh. That's a mask. Mask in the window. You are wasting time. Well, I'm sorry, game, but the people are dying. Ah, man, you know what everybody loves to... You know what everyone's doing? People are dying. That wasn't as funny as some of my other jokes. Everything's fucked. Oh, I can climb up here. Okay, cool. Can I steal this mask? You know? Hey, Mo, why don't you do something smart for once and distracting yourself again? Hey, fuck off! A flying whale. You have already failed them. I'm just done You were too late. Well, fuck you too, bitch. Oh, yeah! Wacky glass. I love that. That is my favorite part of this game. The wacky glass. Well, it's one of my favorite elements in this game. Okay, I don't know. I cherish the wacky glass. The glass-based distortions.
They're right to hate you. In the end, everybody will leave you. And you know why.
Because I'm a worthless piece of
In the
shit?
end.
Yep.
What have you done to deserve their gratitude?
Wow, what a two-faced
Nothing.
bitch this voice.
Pretender. Fraud. Child. The brothers should never have trusted you with the Omni Switch.
Hey!
You were never strong enough to wield it.
World War II pasta. Welcome. Shit is happening. I will explain when it pauses. Yeah, welcome. Don't worry, I'll catch you up. Okay, so, now that the game's had a moment, we did some, that's bad air stuff, that's not good, exactly, yeah. So, what's going on right now is that we, wait to get a map, because the fourth giant, so the third giant was really fucking old, and when we tried to rescue him, he nearly fucking died because he's old and he's been exposed to the spores, right? So old and spores, weak immune system to start with. He almost died. Luckily, we got him up and running again. However, the fourth giant, it's kind of up in the air. He's probably dead because, like, the last one we ran into was at death's door. So this other one is probably dead. We did waste. Mo would say we wasted time and spent some character growth and took a minute to do something for our grandma when we really should be supposedly hurrying. And then after all of that, we went out and we were like, all right, maybe, probably not, but we should still go. We need to get the third map. Well, we need to get a map to go see the fourth giant, right? And when because like the fourth giant is kind of like in this graveyard of ships and shit, and it's like very hard to navigate, so you needed a map. And when we went out, and we went out to this place where we know we could get a map from one of our relatives, and our relatives was this kind of mechanical person that uses old world technology, and unlike us, he uses giant technology, which is new and fangle dangle, and a lot of shit happened. So when we went to the island, and we were like, we found out that our relative was building an ark, and Mo took that kind of personally, like, you're just planning on my failure kind of thing, because like the ark, so to speak, would be very much a plan B, because the only other option, if the islands are going to get worse and worse with more spores and whatnot, then the only other option logically would to run. If you can't live there, you gotta run. But Mo's trying to save it, even though that there's hardly anyone on these islands anymore. And yeah, so we go onto this massive ark to get the map from our relative. And our relative is like, no, we need... Yes, I am planning your failure is a good idea to plan for failure. I hope for it. Yeah, no, Mo kind of took it personally. So, like, our relative was like, no, I need this map. I just like, how will our family be able to escape without that map? We won't be able to escape unless we can use it to navigate our way out. Mo did something really, really fucking stupid. She took the Omni Switch after our relative refused to give us the map, and she conked our relative over the head so she could grab the map. However, when she did that, she broke the Omni Switch! Kind of like the main gameplay stick, the thing that tells us where to go, that lets us fix things. No, Mo's just dumb and broke the Omni Switch. You know, the thing we kind of need? She just thought, hey, I'm gonna use it like a blunt weapon. That's right, it's not good. It's very much not good. And so she, you know, the thing that we've been using to revive giants up until now. And she broke the Omni Switch by smacking our relative over the head with it. And so now Mo is just being an even further dum-dum and is just ready to stay in her ways. And so she's going out. Sure, she has the map, but she has a broken fucking Omni Switch. So she's going out and deciding, fuck it, I'll find the location of the last giant. I don't know what she plans to do when she gets there. It's probably dead, drowned, and whatnot. And then all this time, the voice in our head that I don't know if it's our own voice or just some narrator or some possessed or alternate voice in our mind, it's just been like, you fucked up. They don't want you. Nothing. Just very dark and heavy. And we got off the boat because we can't find an air purifier. We walked a little bit, and then you showed up, and now we're in a fog sequence. I have explained the plot. You're welcome. Also, hi. But yes, I was a little late today because I just... Yeah, no problem. I don't mind. Hi. Yes. But yeah, we're currently in a fog sequence. And I don't know what Mo plans to do, but she's kind of left herself without options. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I'll take it. So where are we now? Oh, that's gruesome. Like, I've seen tons of dead whales, but that one takes the cake.
Useless.
Couldn't they
Might
have
as well
made a
end
copy?
the charade.
I actually brought that up. And
throw
there were...
yourself into the sea.
Ugh. Like, I legitimately said that, but then again, like I said, the third giant was actually pretty sick, and we almost lost him, so I guess it would take like an hour or so to copy down the new map. There was paper, but I guess it would take some time, and I'm guessing time is of the essence, but like, fuck Mo. I did think of that, and like, maybe she could have just made a copy of it. You know, and not gave her sister a concussion, or relative. I don't remember who Fjorn is. All I know about her is that she went ahead and like is very human tech capable. Like she knows how to use a wrench and stuff like that. And, like, she's building a fucking ark using human tools. I feel like you could write an essay on this game. Like, you could easily write an essay. But yeah, this is the Omni Switch right now. Notice how A, it's not pointing in the direction of progress anymore, and B, it's fucking broken. Yeah, Mo, what have you done? It is bad, and I don't know what Mo plans to do. She's kind of fucked herself. Honestly, at this point, I think I would have been trying to apologize my ass off at this point. Try to make amends and maybe get on the boat. Okay, I have questions. One, that eye. Why did it have to look so miserable? Two, how did the whale get up there? And three, what artist is this twisted? I'm like, are you okay, Mr. Artist? Like, I understand the director probably went up, that eye looks alive. It still kind of does. Oh, I could just climb up here. Okay, so it's dual path. There's choices. Who purposely stacked them up like this? Is that the sun or a giant? Oh god, no, that could be a giant ball of spores. We have found the Elder Spore God. I mean, we could do this, but what if we're not going to be able to use the emitter? Oh no. Oh, it's cracking. It's a hatching. What the? Oh no. Look at him, Mo! Oh god! Mo's about to be dead. Too many spores, Mo. I told you. You should have worn a mask. Now you're hallucinating. Yeah, you can't Mary Poppins your way out of that now, can you, Mo? Oh god, look. Damn, nice fake out game. But no, even worse, the giant is dead. He is but a corpse. He is long dead. Oh, it's the fish dog. Chapter 5, Mo, the island of Ganin. I think we just had like a hallucination. We kind of just thought the wires were attacking us, and therefore we kind of just fell. But I thought your guess is as good as mine. That's all I can say. God, Mo looks...
Moore drifts ashore onto a patch of land so small it was named by a child.
Yeah, it is Aurora Borealis.
Who named this quiet, empty place Garnin. It was home to some birds and a cold wilderness. But for Moore, it housed a drowning sorrow.
Mo looks a little green, if you ask me. At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen? Yes. Simpsons. Yeah, look, Mo does look a bit green. I kept saying...
The tumultuous waters of her emotions grow rougher with every step she takes, as she bears the weight of everyone's lives upon her shoulders. It flows underneath her skin, growing as she sees everything that she knows, loves, has fought so hard for, crumble in front of her eyes, all because of something she did.
Fish dog. Yo, Mo, you fucked up, you! Yeah, kind of the case. Mo, don't cry. Mo, please don't cry. Mo, if you start crying, I'm gonna die! Damn it. Damn it, Mo.
There is nothing we can do but to see ourselves for what we are. Nothing left but to finally let go of our broken dreams and our lost hopes. None of us can stand in isolation and carry the world on their shoulders. None of us must bear everything by themselves.
No, I think... Well, the narrator was an ass earlier, but not now. Aw, good water dog. Good fish kitty. Yeah, I don't know what it is. All I know is it's on the box art. don't know. I think this game is certainly fucked up to have a sad ending. Let go? Huh. Yes, that is indeed a seagull. He's having a rough day. Okay, we don't have an Omni switch. We let go. Fish dog? Baba! It's our uncle! Where's Fish Dog? We can't leave without Fish Dog! Or Catfish! Or Fish Cat Dog! Or Catfish Dog! Catfish Dog. That sounds quite appropriate, because it does look like a catfish with the whiskers. Okay. I looked for Fish Cat Dog. Did we give up the Switch too early? Nah, I think too late. I think is more the case. I mean, I don't know gameplay-wise, but character-wise, I think we should have given it up sooner. Are you ready to make things right? Nah, I'm gonna sit on this island and be mad about it. Nah. I'm just gonna let my ass get stranded. It's like, gosh dang it, Dad, you didn't have to pick me up. I didn't want to be picked up by you, baka. Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Nor leaves the cold island for the birds.
I forgot who that is, but I think that's our uncle.
The spores are creeping in again, no matter how hard they struggle. Safan and his brothers simply cannot stem the tide any longer. Afla gone and underbroken. Centuries of labor taking their toll.
Me too. That
She
might be
knows
something
what
sequel.
must be done.
Go to Wait, we're going to Safan? I guess we're just letting him free, right? Is that what we're intending to do? Wait. Hold on. Whoa, okay. Look how much different this, I don't know if you were here for this, Pasta, but this whale, it looks vastly different. Like, you see anything with color on it? Yeah, no, that wasn't there before when we first played this game. I don't know. I mean, I think the spores are catalogically a bad thing for humans. That's what I think. Well, what? I don't know. Maybe you're onto something. Like, what if? Okay, what have we seen? We've seen like the spores are definitely attracted to corpses. That we do know for certain. They definitely. It is. It is. I might just gift this game to some people and see what they think after playing it. I don't know. It starts off a little slow and it's a little predictable, but I've kind of grown to like it. The first day of streaming this was a little rough, but past that, it got good by the second session, and I'm very glad I streamed the second session. Yeah, wait. Okay, this music's actually pretty hype. Oh wait, the fish are different too! Like, some of them have spores growing on them. Well, this armored meat vagina is wide open. Sure you want to go below? Yes, I do. Wait, do you think Mo might be here to apologize, or do you think she's here to tell them to go, like, be free and whatnot? Because the Omni Switch is broken. It's busted. Yeah. And 1-8, yeah. Exactly. I wonder how many choices there are, because I think there might be some choices, but I don't know for sure. They don't present them like choices, but I think there's some options where you could just choose not to do something. Safon is still waiting for me. Yeah, we got close. We found 3 of the giants, but the last one was a no-go. He was dead. Does this look worn and rotted to you guys? Who knows? There might be a way to save Giant 4. Who knows? But, like, it looks like it's rotting away. Kind of like if you assume pink is damaged and blue is steel, that is good. Especially this part right at my feet. It's kind of looking like the facility itself isn't doing too well, too. I can hear us breathing heavily now. Oh yeah, this place definitely looks more worn down than when we were last here. You can stop. Okay, here we go. Puppy eyes. Oh god, now they have dead eyes. Oh, okay, I have something to say about that. Okay, so, that scene, very well done. I noticed the cable sort of stopped feeding into him a little bit. And, like, when he died, or whatever you call that, his body changed into something very similar to what I thought were previously just golem statues. But in the crypt, those were actually giants. Those were giants, not golem graveyard statues in the crypt. But yeah, I think that's it, my dude. I think... Oh shit, we only had... Oh god. I'm gonna let this play out just in case there's like an after credit cutscene and we're starting to see visuals of the world. We only had we only had like about an hour's worth of gameplay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of it. But we'll figure that out after this. Like I still technically should be streaming until 8. Yeah. So there's one of the giants. I gotta give it to this game in like purely an art style direction. I guess I could just give my general thoughts on the game as we talk. To wrap up the stream. It'll be a little short, but that's... Yeah, that's the catacombs we saw. Funded with the help of... Okay. Yeah, I know, we haven't either. Well, I think the other two were, in a passing comment, were said they've stopped as well. So that one was the last one we had to do. I mean, I kind of would rather it be done this way, because otherwise it would have been nothing but felt more like busy work unless you mixed in some other family stuff, like closure. I'm gonna get this OST. Yeah, I guess if anything, we could go to the Outer Wilds or something after this. Yeah, maybe. I probably will boot up something. I'm not sure if it'll be Outer Wilds or that. Might be something I have had on the back burner. Or I could boot up a demo. Maybe we could do that. That might be fun to do. Okay, the music has stopped. Is there any... But yeah, this was a good game. Its gameplay is a little... It's nothing to write home about, but everything else, I gotta give it props. Okay, good. There was after credits. Oh, shit, I think I'm... Sorry, I think it was waiting for me. Oh. Apparently, that's it. Okay, let's head over to just chatting for a bit. Okay, so... Whew! World War II pasta. How many, were you here for every stream? I'm just asking in case I need to, reiterate on any previous streams. But yeah, I think what I'll do, I'm gonna give most of them. Alright, you were here for most of them. Alright, there were only about 3 streams, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna give my final thoughts on the game. And like just dive into Mo as a character a little bit, and then after that I will figure out what we're gonna do. I don't know about doing No Man's Sky or something else because I feel weird about streaming certain games on days that I didn't say I would stream, in case somebody else is like trying to watch along with it, you know? But anyways, Minute of Islands. So I initially found out about this game from fellow streamer Viking Blonde. He's a good streamer. Let me shout him out. Underscore BLONDE. So, and that's how I find out about this game. There wasn't like a whole massive like trailers or media. I just came across this game via word of mouth. Just saw somebody who purposely streams in rare indie games, who streamed it. So, we initially meet Mo, and we see her kind of like living underground in a very solitary lifestyle. Most of Mo's life is spent underground, and it's only until, I think, these events that Mo even emerges onto the surface, or re-emerges onto the surface. So, from right there alone, you can kind of get that Mo is a very solitary person. She's very much a dedicated and solitary person, and she's kind of envies the technology. She kind of like the giants, and she looks down on the technology of humans and all of that. And again, you could argue that this is also a story of just like the unstoppable forces of nature and all that. But it's obviously more like the focus of the story is definitely on Mo, the main lead. It's kind of like a story of, if I had to say, it's definitely not a happy one, that's for sure. But it's sort of like growing from her own errors, kind of speak. And like, Mo sees herself above her family for the longest time. Yeah, Mo's character development, not the spores. Yeah. It's like... And so, by the end of... Like, you see, for the most part of the game, Mo is very on track, on focus. She doesn't dilly-dally. She's just, like, gets to the game, and she's like, let's just do it. Let's just get through it. I don't care about anything else. We're just going through it. And there's like only a few key character moments in this game that are very loud in their moments. I think there are two relative moments that stand out to me. There's the one where you meet with her sister on the island of chickens. There's that one which sets up, the moment of Mo further descending deeper by throwing the stone into the water. But the main climax of this thing that I would have to say would definitely have to be I want to say the third relative? The third relative, yeah. And that would be her grandma. In this event, she has for almost a split second, it looks like Mo could go upward on her character development. She looks like she can make a complete change, potentially. And that is when she's kind of gaining perspective by going into the tombs of like everyone who was worried about her and all of that. And then she comes out of the tombs and she agrees to spend a few minutes with her grandma, hence being a minute of violence, right? And so that seems like the ultimate climax. But and after that, she goes and sees the next giant, and then she realizes the third giant almost died. And that's kind of like what really drove her into her last dive into despair. And I was really hoping for Mo, and this isn't like a moment where Mo has redeemed herself, because of like some events, some like big hero action events in the game. For Mo to redeem herself, it's going to take time. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be slow process on the ship. Being stuck with... She's going on a ship, and I'd love to highlight how that's significant. Because she is going to be forced with her family. That she's not going to have a chance to be isolated amongst herself when she's on that ship. And so... it is kind of a shame that Mo loses... It wasn't so much that Mo didn't really get to decide for herself to change. She kind of ran out of options. I'm not saying that's bad writing. I'm not saying that's good writing. I'm saying it's what happened. And I really want to draw attention to that. Hey, Soldier Cash, welcome. We just wrapped up Minute of Violence, and we're kind of just talking about our thoughts of the game. Well, I'll probably start up something here in a second, but yeah, Mo's kind of an interesting, flawed character, and I do like that about her. And I would like to find like maybe a sequel to this. Maybe we start off as another protagonist in these final moments while civilization is about to be tired. Maybe we see something prior to the events of like the spores just creeping in, or maybe we see what happens to Mo afterwards. I would love to see that. Gotta go for a minute, but I'll be back soon. Alright, I'll figure out, I'll probably have something running by the time you're back. But don't worry, Soldier Cash. As you can see by the title of the